Well, that's been a long day, man. And I was supposed to help a friend of mine move, and I didn't get out of work till, now, 9:19, which sucks because, she's not like, well, doesn't matter. I mean, work is work, so at least I called, and they got a lot of the stuff done, so that's cool. There's some furniture she needs to move, so maybe I can somehow figure that out on Sunday, because I'm jammed up Saturday night till probably mid-Sunday. I don't even know I'm sharing that on here. I'm bummed because I wanted to be able to at least help somebody in need, which it sounds like she's got help, so that's good, yeah, which is perfect, really. It's all about intention, right? So that's good. Yeah, I won't beat myself up. I mean, it's not like I could just leave work. Aside from that, like, it is 9:10 out here, and look, we still got light out here. I love the Pacific Northwest for this. Look at that. It's like you can still see daylight at 9:19, and it's tomorrow it'll be the same way, and all the way till about well, it'll start to decline in late August, so late days. Yeah, look at this. Check that out. So beautiful. I love it. I love it. It just gives the clouds like a certain color to them. It's absolutely beautiful. The only thing more beautiful than this is our fall. We actually get autumn in the state of Washington, which, I don't know. I like to consider myself artsy, I guess. And so, yeah, we don't just get a fall, we get both. It's like a wonderful, wonderful picture. Grab your pastels, that's like my favorite thing to color with. Anyways. Just thought I'd share that because I think it's cool. It's something I'd never seen before until I moved out here. 9 o'clock and it's light outside. I always thought that was amazing. It was nice enough for my sister when she saw this and she came out that she was like, "Oh yeah, there's no other place I want to live." Tired. It's been a good day. Little mental check-in. It's been really good today. Got to help a client of mine that, her car wasn't working and she was really distraught. And just the way it all went down, how I was able to help her out, and she gave me the biggest hug. She's been, struggling. Got to help her. And then these people that came in, like, just the fist pump he gave me, and like how grateful his daughter was, and I got to sit there and color with his granddaughter while they were, doing their thing, and it made me think about, like, I need to color more with Lucy. Definitely need to do that. Last time I actually sat down and colored with her, she was at the dentist. That was a while ago, a couple months ago, which is terrible. I had a conversation with my ex-wife. She's like, you gotta like fit time in to like sit down and do the little things like that with them. You're doing so much, and you know. So this just gave me the ability to really sit down and say, you know what? Maybe I gotta throw in some coloring time in my schedule. Maybe I gotta throw in some like video game time with Grayson in my schedule. You know, playing basketball, like gym time. My son's back on board with going to the gym with me, so. I'm not saying I'm going to David Goggins his ass, but I'm definitely, I know he could use it, and it would be good quality time for the two of us. So, I might even convince his ass to do it tonight, even though I'm like super tired. If it's to be of service for my son, since I'm not going to be moving like furniture, and I get it, like she's got, you know, her kids, and she's not really mobile, so she probably sleeps early, so it's not like I'm going to beat myself up too much about that. I was ready to help if need be. Yeah, I guess I'm just like, what concerns me is like, does she have the help that she needs to move the big stuff? Because I would hate for her to try to do that on her own. Okay, I take it back. She's super grateful that I even called to want to help. So that's cool. And so, yeah, recovery is really, and you know, I got to log into that meeting and at least like check in, which was cool. I saw something online today that said that like when you start to get better, you start to get sad. I don't know if it's like affecting me in that sense where I'm like starting to get sad about it. Maybe it like told me to do that. I don't know. But like I'm not struggling over certain things that I was. You know, paid my car payment today, paid rent last night, so those things are squared away. And then on Monday I'll take care of some of the electricity bill and some of the, you know, water bill, and pay my son the internet bill. You know, they say like the grind, that 1 year grind. I'm almost sad that my 1 year is almost over. It's not like anything changes, but like it's just been this big old grind, and you know, there's like 60 days left, you know, over 60. It's like 70, 74 or something like that, maybe 78. I don't know, maybe 80. Yeah, I'm overthinking this, but it's been this journey of like, it's like a movie, you know, like, and year one is going to come to an end, and then I'll be on year two, and I don't know if I'm going to do these videos like I've been doing them. This was the whole point of this, was to just record my 1 year daily, and I think going into 2 years just seems a little excessive. I mean, I'll do videos of things I do, but it's just like when I wrote for that 1 year, I didn't write as much in the second year, because I wanted to just capture my 1 year, like getting the road to 12 months of recovery. Like, this is what it's like, this is my grind, this is what I've been through. And so like I'm all overthinking it, like it's coming to an end, like it's gonna end tomorrow. It's not gonna end tomorrow, but it's been great. It's been awesome. It's been hard. It's been painful. It's been sad. It's been beautiful. All of those feelings that like I wasn't really feeling when I was getting loaded all the time. And if I had to compare, you know, from that time period to this time period, I could say the cliche, this is way different. Go poetic, it was the worst of times and the best of times. Or I could say that, you know, my best advice for anybody that's like, if you have the ability, maybe you don't think you do, but if you have the ability to change everything, do it. Even if like you have to still work and all that, change the relationship that you're in. You know, and I'm not saying like break up with your person. Like, I don't know what that's like for you guys. But I do know that for me, I had to change it all. Change my living environment. Changed most of it. You know, I still worked at the same job, but I wasn't getting loaded at work. Work didn't trigger me to get loaded. I changed the things that did. It's been a good movie so far. And it comes full circle to like this beautiful sky. I love the colors of the summer. I'm just emotional. Oh, I did that thing. Never mind. Nobody would ever understand. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one short. I guess it just feels good to not be so wrapped up in anything right now. I'm not too sad. I'm not tripping. I'm definitely not angry. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of anything. Like, I've been trusting my higher power so much that I just trust that it's all gonna work out. I like how I talk to people. I like the conversations I'm having. I'm not like, oh, I wonder who I'm gonna meet next. I just feel like I'm on this journey and people will tag along and then they won't. When I was a kid, I used to really like watching like these adventure movies, like Conan and stuff. I don't even know if Conan's a good example. Well, there's one of them where they went on this journey and like characters would come in, and then as the movie started to like unravel and then the journey, like the battles were all fought and then they were like headed back, one by one they said goodbye. And the main character didn't like hold on and say, wait, no, don't leave. He or she or they, you know, just said a wonderful goodbye. Oh, I know what it is. I read something and then I commented a goodbye on there. That's why I'm feeling this way. I got to say a goodbye, and I got to hear a goodbye. It felt genuine. It felt different. It's what I'd been waiting for. And even if it's not what I think it is, never usually is it, with the internet? It gave me that. I have a feeling that's exactly what it was. It's the right one. Yeah. I have a feeling things are going to change now. And I'm not like, parting is such sweet sorrow. You know, you hear things when you're a kid and you read them. You don't realize them until you actually experience them. And then you understand what he meant by that. He must have gone through it when he wrote that in there. And so he wrote it in there, and that particular saying has been said for so long, hundreds of years, I don't know, maybe probably, yeah, not really good in terms of dates of people, you know, famous people, but yeah, maybe hundreds of years. I don't know when Shakespeare was out, but it's a phrase that's been said for a long time. It became a cliche, and it means something to me now, all these years later, today. So yeah, you can breathe. Well, that's it. I don't need to make this one 25 minutes.